Better said than done. Finally.
I know, right?
It's stunning.
I know.
That is why we actually came together.
Kitambo.
Have you ever been sold to life insurance?
What was SIM card squeeze on automate?
Does your mom know?
Mama Raymond, just know that Raymond was exposed to stripping.
As my guiding principles, I don't care what people think about me, and that has kind of made me progress in life to where I am right now. Because, like I told you the story of me being a hot pot seller. Yeah. So quit that. Went to work for my bro as a tout.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You've done tout?
Yeah,
I fancy that.
Yeah.
I don't know, for some reason I wish I tried either matatu tout or matatu driver. One of those.
You guys have wild dreams.
I swear that is one place
Funny enough,
I
it
would
was
wish
fun.
to explore.
Yeah.
I can only imagine, you know.
So I was touting for my bros Mathri for Embakasis.
Embasava?
Embakasi.
No, it was by then Embasava wasn't there.
Okay.
So I was staying in Pipeline and my bro, so
Pipeline is blocked.
he had a Mathri, like down, Then quit that, then went to campus. So from campus, it's so weird. So I used to do other jobs, but it wasn't good jobs. So I was doing those extras.
Doesn't want to tell us this job.
No, I wasn't a prostitute, bro.
He started by mentioning he wanted to become
A stripper.
Let me just be frank. I was almost
Becoming a stripper.
becoming a stripper. The only thing that was coming in between me and becoming a stripper was my height.
This is going to trend. I'm sorry. Raymond? Okay, so
I don't know. If you're raised in a very religious setup and your parents are very staunch religious leaders,
I know what you mean.
I don't know, it kind of has an impact in you yourself. You become something else different from what they expect you to do.
Apparently,
No, it depends with the perspective. It depends with the perspective, because I've also grown up in a very Christian family, staunch. You guys have no idea. Yeah? My mom, my dad, those guys are preachers.
Yeah.
And the most interesting thing is what the values that are instilled in you so early, how they guide your adult life.
Let me tell you.
Because I am telling you guys, if it was not for that upbringing...
Oh yeah, I was about to say that.
If it was not for that upbringing, I am so sure I'd be a very different
No,
person
me, I know
now.
for sure I would be a criminal.
Me
I know
too.
I would.
Me too. I think I'd be a very
differ.
indisciplined
No,
person.
for me, honestly, I know for sure. If, in fact, let me tell you, in Form 2, that's when I moved. Apart from being given the whole Bible from when I started knowing what information is, I went to Form 1, and for some reason my parents realized, hey, we need to do something more. They took me to a church school.
Same here.
A church school. And let me tell you, I am grateful for that. I am grateful for that. Because it molded my mindset into something else. I am more conscious about what I do, what I tell to people now. Before, I know for sure if I took the trend that I was going with, hey, my friend, right now I would be very... Ningekuwa kitu ingine. Ningekuwa some ratchet.
Yeah, if it were not for honestly that upbringing, even for most guys that I know, I am sure we'd be totally different people, because even nowadays you'll see things happening but you do not want to engage in as much as the society would define it as fun, as much as it would look so appealing, it's just not what you'd vibe with. Yeah.
Would you say that was one of the reasons why you came so close to becoming a stripper but you did not?
Yeah, partially, I'll say that. But also, like, I wanted to become something else other than that, just because I've seen people degrading in some way, and I do want to become that. Growing up in the city, you just see these people right like on your face. Some becoming thieves, some becoming prostitutes. The defining factor.
I don't know why you put those two together. One is a bad thing, the other is not.
I've seen.
No.
Yeah.
You said thieves and prostitutes.
Yeah.
Thieves, I don't subscribe to that.
Yeah.
Prostitutes, I think we have reached at a point whereby in our current situations right now, it's like a career path.
Yeah, it's normal.
It's like people are doing it, they are making a living out of it.
It's a product.
And it's a product, you're selling a product. I know stealing is bad. Definitely what I've really worked so hard to get and then you steal it, that's definitely not right. But I think prostitution, which has come in so many what do you call
Various
them?
forms.
Various forms,
Yeah.
you know, slave queens, wamama waharia,
Yeah.
I don't know,
Sugar daddies
Ben 10,
Sugar daddies.
sugar daddies, all
Still not
these.
prostitution.
Wanaitwaje, sponsors.
Yeah.
It's basically prostitution, but it just been packaged in different
In
ways.
different
Yeah.
ways.
My mindset shifted when I actually met a prostitute. As you said, I think the three of us have been raised by staunch Christian families. That's a good thing. And for me, I grew up with these do's and don'ts.
Same here.
Yeah. So
Actually,
you know,
yeah.
if you see a prostitute, those are evil people.
No.
Those are evil people. That's for me. Let me talk about me.
Okay, all right,
That's
sorry.
how. These are people you don't even greet. You don't even talk to them. Then one day, I was at a friend's place. We were preparing for her birthday. She was like a sister to me in college. And then she goes to buy things. Akaniacha nikiprepare to vitu hapo. And then she calls me. She's like, there's a friend of mine who is passing by. She'll be just there briefly to take shower and she's changing. Kuna place anaenda. We akiingia usishtuke nani. So it's like, okay, no problem. Kidogo she comes in. She comes in and we start talking as she's preparing nini. And immediately, I was shocked. Immediately, remember, I'm this campus kid who is this anajua mambo in a certain way. Then this chick jumps into the bedroom of the girl, picks up a towel, and comes with it. Ajaifunga. She's naked in front of me, and she doesn't feel a thing about it. For a moment, I froze in the moment. I didn't know where to look. I was like, so I'm like trying to be. Then she picked that. I'm very green. I don't know her. I don't know what she does. So she covers herself, goes to the shower, comes back. Then she starts preparing herself there. Nini. So I start talking to her. Nikamuliza, what do you usually do? Akaniuliza, what do you think I do? Because I mean, tumeongea for some time now, you have kind of picked something.
Yep.
What do you think I do? Nikamwambia, I honestly don't want to draw a conclusion. Akaniambia, draw that conclusion and tell me. Nikamwambia, you are an escort? Akaniambia, yeah. Akaniuliza, what is your perspective about people like me? Then I told her what I've been taught all through my life. And then she sat me down. In fact, my friend who we were preparing the birthday for came and found us now talking. She sat me down and gave me education 101. Akaniambia, people look at those girls on the streets as if they're evil people.
Yeah.
You do not know their story. And it was a lengthy conversation, and it opened my mind to look at them differently. I don't insult them, I don't abuse them, and even if I find myself in conversations where people are talking bad, I either just excuse myself or I don't entertain that kind of a conversation. Because you don't, it could be your sister, your auntie, your mother. There are many people who have been born from that. Now, when you said you want to be to become a stripper, I do not consider it as a bad thing. It's just an interest for me because I know you now. But I wouldn't see you any different if I actually If we met in a club and you are a stripper and we became friends, I wouldn't look at you in a different. That's me.
But I think for just any hustle, I've grown up to not actually judge, because different things work for different people, and you see that this sometimes even comes from situations that we ourselves have gone through as kids. You've watched either your mom doing an odd job, your dad doing an odd job, and you've learned to appreciate what is brought to the table, not what they are doing.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it is their moral setup.
Yeah.
If my moral setup tells me not to get into prostitution, not to sleep with a man who is not my husband, I'll never do that.
Yeah.
You understand? But then I'll also never judge people because they have chosen to do their thing in a different way that I do not ascribe to.